Yo, what's going on YouTube, GZTV? Last video here for Thursday. We're gonna be talking about the NBA. We can talk about the 4 games. Obviously, not a whole lot happened. There was like one good game on tonight. The Mavs and Sixers game was really the only good game. We could talk about the other games though. Talk about the status of other teams, what I think. Mic check real quick. We have the Raptors and Wizards. This is a very interesting game. Obviously the home stretch of the season is upon us. Going down the line, teams are, the season's going to end in a little over a month here. And teams are trying to figure out, or the regular season, teams are trying to figure out where they're going to be here in a month. Will they make the playoffs? These are two teams that are trying to get a playoff spot. Kind of in the same spot in the East, so that made for an interesting battle. Kyle Kuzma scores 30. The Wizards beat the Raptors to edge closer to the East. I don't know why I'm getting my own notifications. It is what it is. Notification just got sent out, so if you're pulling up to the video, what's going on, guys? Kuzma scored the game's first 10 points. He scored the ball really well. Kristaps Porzingis as well. Good game here for the Mavs. The Wizards. Yeah, they were able to win by 11. A 2-game set between Eastern Conference playoff contenders, possibly. That's a 2-game set. That's going to be interesting to see, how the next game goes. I don't really have a whole lot to say about the game. I mean, it was a pretty good game. Pretty good game. Well, it wasn't like amazing, but hey, it's got a lot of implications, so we'll talk about it. We'll talk about all the games anyway. Pascal Siakam, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 26 points for OG Anunoby, 23 points and 13 rebounds for Jakob Poeltl. He has been playing like a beast ever since he's gotten there. Guys like Precious Achiuwa off the bench, I would like to see a little more out of him, but other than that, I don't think the Raptors played that bad. The Wizards obviously had a 30-point performance for Kuz. You get a 25-point performance for Kristaps, and when Kristaps scores, he does it efficiently. 50% three-point shooting, 67% from the field. He does it in as least amount of shots as possible, so yeah, good job for Porzingis and Kuz to get it done. Kuzma, I've liked what I've seen from him this year. Hopefully he continues. I'm sorry the TV's on. It's a little distracting. I'm watching the Inside the NBA stuff. We can talk about this Sixers-Mavs game next. Tomorrow's going to be a lot more games, but of course I can't cover it on the channel because I am going on vacation. So, yeah, sorry about that. I would love to give you guys more videos, but I'm going on vacation, so there's that. Luka Doncic scores 42. Kyrie Irving 40 as the Mavs outlast the 76ers by 7. A lot of lead changes. Pretty competitive game here. A lot of good offense from both teams. Kyrie said after 4 losses in 5 games alongside Luka Doncic that he simply needed to join the party and have fun out there. And that's what they did. They played ball. They got straight to business. And I would say the Mavs are having a damn good season so far, in my opinion. I don't know if it's what they expected at the beginning of the season, but, they just got Kyrie, so there was a lot of good offense in this game, though. I saw a lot of good stuff. 35 points for Joel Embiid, 29 points for Tyrese Maxey, shooting 60% from 3. That boy was a bucket this game. Let me tell you, he was playing amazing. 27 points and 13 assists for James Harden, who shot 67% overall. They played great. Guys like PJ Tucker and Georges Niang could obviously do a little more for this team, but other than that, they played pretty good. The Mavs looked like they were going to give up a lead. They were missing free throws and stuff on the stretch, but Kyrie, 40 points, 75% three-point shooting, 42 points, and 12 assists from Kyrie Irving. These two came together and combined for 82 points. There's not a lot of times that 2 teammates get 40 points in a game, and that's the first time it's happened in Mavs history, so that's a big deal. That's the turn of a new frontier, I guess, a new chapter for Dallas basketball, because, my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen Dallas have 2 prolific scorers like this. It's crazy. But we can move on to the Pacers-Spurs game. Jeremy Sohan and, Devin Vassell lead the Spurs past the Pacers in Greg Popovich's absence. The San Antonio Spurs have lived by a next man up mantra all season and then extended to their bench tonight. And, obviously some of their bench players stepped up in this game and won. I don't know how the hell the Spurs are all of a sudden winning games. A win streak almost seems unheard of for them, but I guess considering the Pacers didn't play a lot of their guys, I mean, 27 points for Buddy Hield. Shout out to him. He shot 67% from three. But other than that, I mean, Aaron Nesmith, not a... Is it Andrew Nesmith or Aaron Nesmith? Aaron Nesmith, not a great game for him. I hope he can pick it up in the future. He is a former Celtic. I got to give him a little bit of support. Let's look at the Spurs. 22 points and 13 rebounds for Jeremy Sohan. Great game. He's going to have a pretty good career ahead of him. So, yeah, there's that. I don't really have much to say about that game. Clippers-Warriors to close out the night. What in the fuck? What are the Clippers doing? I mean, they were up by like 13 to 14 points at a point in this game. And all of a sudden, you know, I'm chilling on my phone. I'm scrolling through TikTok. I'm going through socials and stuff. All of a sudden, I look back at my phone, and I see it's the end of the third, and the Warriors are winning by like 15 points. And I'm like, I mean, seriously, what was this point swing about? I don't know. Something's up with that. Kawhi Leonard had 21 points. He shot 67% overall. Mason Plumlee had 12 points and 20 rebounds. He shot 60% from the field. I hate to say it, but Russell Westbrook really didn't play good tonight. I mean, this was a bad game. This was probably his first bad game as a Clipper. You know, he's not the only one at fault. You know, there's guys off the bench that could have done plenty. Nick Batum, Norman Powell, Bones Highland, Terrence, man, they have plenty of guys that could step it up on the scoring end. I'm not just going to put this on Russell, but my goodness, what the hell was that? A lot of guys just not playing very well. It is what it is. I mean, you can't win them all, but that was just a absolute breakdown of a game there from the Clippers. You look at the Warriors side of things, you get 19 points and 11 rebounds for Klay Thompson, 34 for Jordan Poole. His 11th 30-point game of the season, and that's crazy to see the development of Jordan Poole. He has been playing fantastic the last couple of years. Yeah, big jumps for him. He's helping the Warriors get dubs. And keep it going, I guess. You know, no Steph Curry. We can look at tomorrow's games, though. I don't want to talk too much about that game. We got to talk about tomorrow's games. Nets, Celtics, I'm excited. I'm going to be watching that game, obviously. My Celtics are playing. Blazers, Hawks could be interesting. Knicks, Heat will be good. Suns, Bulls won't be a bad game. Grizzlies, Nuggets is probably going to be the best game of the night. And also Clippers, Kings. Wow, that's going to be a great game. A lot of good games on tomorrow. I'm going to be on the road for the most part. So I'll be watching from my phone in the car. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm still going to be watching basketball. Just because I'm not making content doesn't mean I ain't going to be making clips and stuff, or watching basketball, sorry. Have a good rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. OBX, Outer Banks review coming at you.